even where I was at prior, Friday night, we had a lady traveling from Houston all the way up to Arkansas to go back to visit due to a death in the family. And her car broke down about 3 miles from the dealership. We got it towed up there, and we were there until almost 11 o'clock that night to get her back on the road so that she could be for the memorial service and the funeral on time. Technicians stayed late. Actually, 2 technicians stayed late. We bought her and her kids dinner because the kids were in the car with her. They were stuck at the dealer. We bought dinner.
Yeah.
I figured out how to get Roku on the TV, and I put Disney on for the kids so that they weren't stuck watching our lovely advertisements that you always see in the dealership waiting areas.
Mm-hmm.
So we just tried to make that environment a little more comforting for them, as they were already in an uncomfortable situation, having to travel for a funeral and a death in the family, and then getting stuck on the road. It's preventable by taking care of cars in a proper manner, and that falls back on all of us. But when situations arise like that, I mean, we can all hope if it happened to our family, somebody would do the same for our family.
So before we go into that, will you write down the word Alfa Romeo on it, and so everybody knows how it's? I've heard it like 30 different ways. Romeo. What's the proper way to say that?
It's Alfa Romeo, spelt Romeo, as my wife likes to say, like Romeo and Juliet.
Okay. That's a good way to remember it. So I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but that's how you spell it, because people ask me that question a lot, and sometimes I'm afraid I'm getting it wrong. So thanks for doing that.
So if at all possible, it's always best to have a little gas in your car.
What's a little?
Preferably a quarter of a tank.
Yeah, you don't want the light on.
You don't want the light on, because if we do anything with the gas tank system, which is known as the EVAT system, it's got to have fuel in it to test it properly. It's got to be test driven. And if there's no gas in it, then we either have to wait for you to come put gas in it, or you have to agree to pay for the gas that's on the lot, which is generally a little more expensive than what's at the pump.
I had one dealership that charged $10 a gallon if you came in without it.
And it doesn't surprise me after you pay to transport it there and store it and all that stuff. And you have to keep the electronics up at the pump, because it's not a gas station. It's one pump on site that we have to maintain. And the other part of that is to have a relatively clean car. I'm not saying it has to have like a full detail, but on a lot of repairs, if you have an AC issue, a lot of times you've got to pull the glove box out. Center consoles sometimes have to get removed. So if those are full of just stuff, it's going to delay it, because either I've seen stuff come in with almost biohazard, where you have to actually remove it and throw it away and glove up and have almost suits on sometimes with what you find,